Alright, fuck it.
Okay, done, cut, yeah. It's like,
wait, I didn't do an intro. What kind of intro would I do?
oh shit, I don't know.
I usually start the videos like, hey guys.
Make it funny.
This is Abe from, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Steroid Channel. Today, we're gonna show you how to cycle properly. Just for your biceps though, because we don't know how to do anything else.
No.
Okay, that's the intro.
Okay.
I talk a lot.
Let's just talk normally. Fuck it.
In bed.
I don't want to.
That's why girls don't like to take me home. I'm
I
too
want to know
loud.
who the girl is on your screensaver, but later.
Oh, my phone?
Later though. Who is it?
Yes.
So what did you train today?
Oh, I did squats today. 2 weeks out, yeah. 3x3 at 325.
So because this is gonna be in the video, I already know who you are. What is your name and what is your what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living?
What was your name first?
Okay. Well, I'm Josh.
Josh. What is your last name?
Josh the Powerlifter?
Okay.
I don't know. Josh DelRosario. And I am a personal trainer. I've been a powerlifter now for about 5 years.
Oh, how long have you been strong though?
Never. I'm not as strong as you guys. I just do this for fun. So.
Okay. Yeah. But you have a meet coming up, right?
Yep. Summer Power Fest. It's gonna be in 2 weeks. It's gonna be in Houston. And yeah, this prep has been pretty difficult.
How long is your prep?
We started the serious stuff 8 weeks ago, and yeah, my numbers weren't looking too good back then. Yeah, but right now we're on track for a qualifying total at 74 for nats.
What is that?
Okay, so my coach and I's plan is just be able to put up a qualifying total. So I already have it as a 66 lifter.
Yeah.
But
is that what you compete at?
That's what I competed at before. Yeah.
Oh, but you jumped up to 74.
I jumped up because I like to eat. I'm fat and we like to eat a lot. So right now, body weight's sitting at about like 161. So right about like right below 74.
So you don't cut down to 74?
Oh no, not cutting for this meet. Gonna stay as fat as possible, and yep, just try to qualify.
What are you gonna get, or what is your intended like total?
We're trying to shoot for an 1150 total. That's gonna be enough to qualify.
So what would that be broken down?
About like a 380 squat, a 270, 281 bench, and like anything of like 501 and above for dead. Yeah.
God damn, dude.
That's not that strong, Abe. That's just enough to qualify.
Oh yeah. So you already explained that, but so with Anas, like, how long were you training before he started coaching you? And I guess how was coaching in general, or his coaching, beneficial overall?
Okay. So before I had met him, I had been kind of loosely coached by the Angelo State powerlifting team. Mm-hmm. Maybe about 2.5 years. And then I took what I learned from the ASU powerlifting team, and then I kind of took like a Bulgarian approach to it.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of like where the weightlifting like influence came from. I was like,
what do you mean by Bulgarian?
So what they kind of do is they kind of try to max out every day. So I kind of tried to take what they did and like applied it to powerlifting. So I thought I was like a special snowflake. I was like,
oh, you were a special.
I was like, if I max out like 5 times a week, I'm gonna put like 10 pounds on my squat. At least every week. So I kind of took like that, and I kind of melded it all together, and I kind of went by how I felt for the day. So like, if I felt too beat one day, I'd kind of drop some accessory work. If I felt better, I'd push for more. Yeah. I coached myself for about a year.
Oh, really?
And then I met Anas, and once I met him, he kind of fine-tuned what I was doing. So, like, he toned down the intensity a lot. He kind of focused more on like percentages rather than like
Oh, okay.
yeah, so like how I felt for the day.
Yeah.
And then once he gave me like a base of like how to work with percentages, then he introduced me to like RPE style training.
Okay.
So yeah, he kind of built a foundation for me to work with like volume first, and then he worked with like RPE style training.
So I guess back to Summer Power Fest then. So we're gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be a good time.
Probably at the Airbnb. So like, what do you do like meet day? Like, cause you are a special snowflake. And how do you meet day get ready to hit the platform? Like, what goes through your head the day of, and throughout the entire day?
Oh, what goes through my head? Oh, I guess what goes through my head meet day is that I try to stay as focused as I can. So I remember that on meet day, everything is going to come together that we've been practicing for the past 12-ish weeks or so.
Yeah.
And that whatever numbers I hit on the platform that day, like I'm going to be proud of whatever I hit that day. Yeah. And that I just got to trust the process, regardless of whether I have a good meet or a bad meet. So.
Anas is going to be your handler too, right?
Of course he is.
Do you think it's necessary for an athlete at a meet to have a handler? Did you ever compete without a handler?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I've always had a handler, and I wouldn't say it's necessary, but it definitely helps. Like, it helps take the edge off of like thinking about like what your next attempt is. It takes the edge off of like what numbers you want to hit, and it helps having a outside perspective on how much more like can you lift.
Yeah.
Because sometimes outside people will be more realistic than what you think you can do.
Yeah. How far do you space your meets?
I like to run at least 2 10 to 12 week cycles. So enough to have like an off-season block, and then enough to have like a competitive block.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you said 1 to 2 cycles?
1 to 2 cycles.
What is a cycle for you?
A Anas' cycles usually last about 10 weeks long. So the farther out of comp we are, the less comp movements we do. So the more, I guess, like different variable type movements we'll do. So like pauses, tempos, high bar, stuff that's kind of that deviates from like the classical 3 lifts.
And so whenever you were at St. Angelo, what did you major in?
Kinesiology, exercise science.
What are you trying to be when you grow up?
Oh, what am I trying to be? Oh man, outside goals. If I could be a physical therapist one day, that's kind of like the end goal, maybe somewhere down the line for me.
To be a physical therapist?
Yeah. They mainly do a lot of rehab type work. So kind of along the lines of working with like injured people and trying to get them back into like good physical shape, like in a nutshell.
So you don't want to open a gym?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe when I'm like older and like I'm like a well-renowned coach, like, I'll open like a old school powerlifting gym.
Yeah.
Like one that resembles like a powerlifting gym like back in the 80s.
Like what is your sleep pattern? And then how do you kind of like put all this shit together into a daily schedule, like lifting, work, and outside life?
Oh, it has to be really structured. So I get like 5 hours of sleep daily.
Daily?
Yeah, daily. Really? Maybe on the weekends I get like maybe 7. But I try to keep everything pretty organized in terms of like my training.
Yeah.
So this has probably been like the hardest training block to organize, because like workouts now take like 2.5 hours.
Really?
So I have to block off that much time. So that's why like I got like a membership at like a 24-hour gym, just in case like I go overtime and I need like another gym to lift at. But it's hard, it's difficult, but it's doable with like a busy schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his face? Garrett's like in med school, that Masthetics guy.
Oh yeah, Garrett from
like,
Masthetics.
He's still like.
Do you think he watches these videos?
No. Come on, Abe. Be realistic now.
Maybe later on in the future.
Okay.
Maybe he'll watch it later on.
There we go. Okay. Dad, no, don't eat the mic. We need that.
And so when people say like, "Oh, you just worked. How do you go to the gym?" What do you say?
It helps that I work at a gym. The gym's like 2 minutes away from my office. But no, I mean, I think the thing that really motivates me still, like even after like I work, is the fact that I know that like I'm still gonna get stronger from day to day, and that like if I keep trusting the process, like eventually down the road, I'll do better at my lifts. So the end goal, I guess the bigger picture in powerlifting is to get stronger, you know, cycle by cycle, week by week, you know, year by year, right? So that's kind of like what I have in the back of my head. Even on those days when like I don't want to train, I don't want to work out, it's like if I lose this day, like that's another day that like I won't get to train anymore, and I gotta make sure I keep up with what I'm doing, because if I don't make any progress, then like what's the point of why we're lifting?
Are you competitive?
I am very competitive.
Yes.
Yes, senpai. Like one of the main reasons I started working with the Nos was because like he's so strong. It's like, you know, that phrase that like iron sharpens iron is like, maybe if like I hang out with this guy enough, maybe some of his like strength will like rub off on me.
Yeah, he's rubbed off on me quite a bit.
Oh.
Sometimes when I'm not even awake.
Wow,
but
lucky you.
I get pretty hard. I would say his iron gets my iron pretty hard.
Oh.
He told me not to talk about it though.
Hard iron sharpens hard iron.
Hey, have you been to Smile before? I heard they got a special.
Oh, the 99-cent special. Yeah.
They got the Calvin special.
Oh.
But, anyways.
Okay, edit that out. Cut.
No.
Cut.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's coming out of the video.
Are you single?
100%.
Do you think being in a relationship fucks up your games?
100%. Girlfriends will suck the life out of your games.
That's not the only thing.
Cut. The Ruth is right there.
That's not the only thing that'll suck the life out of them.
Oh really?
Yeah, they'll suck the life out of your wallet too.
Oh, that's true.
Do you think you're gonna be Do you think you're gonna be lifting until you get old and brittle? Well, if you're lifting, I guess you won't be brittle.
Yeah, fuck yeah, of course. I'm gonna try to do this as long as I can. I think it's silly when people set like lifetime PRs. It's like, that's all you want to do in your life? Like, you're like 20 something. Like, aren't you gonna like live till you're like 60? I guess you don't like think you're gonna live that long.
There could be like some badass like supplements.
Oh, okay.
There could be some good supplements that come out in the future that get you to like fucking superhuman, or what we consider superhuman strength right now.
Yeah. And
it could be just something that's over the counter. So I guess you're right. If you set a lifetime PR right now and you stop, in 20 years when they come out with that supplement, it'd be
lifetime PRs are silly.
Do you think people think I'm on steroids?
Man, you must not be cycling right if you're on steroids. Come no lifetime though, then people will accuse you of being on steroids.
Fitness connection?
Yeah.
What do you do in that situation when someone comes up to you and says like, hey, how many more sets you have left?
I try to be as friendly as I can. So sometimes if it's like more of a serious training day, I'll let them know that like I'll be like a long time like there. But like, and usually too, if you ask me the right question, because usually people come up and they'll approach you with that question first, right?
Yeah.
And if they come up and ask me, hey, can I work in with you? I'll be more like privy to like let them like, oh yeah, sure. But if you just come up and like ask me how many sets I have left, and like I'm having like a shitty day, I'll be like all of them, like fuck off.
But I mean, like if someone asks me a question, I'm gonna answer it one way or the other. So if you ask me, can I work in with you? I'll say if you can.
But if you
come up and ask me how many sets I have left, I'll tell you I have 4 sets.
And if you get upset at that, like you can't like.
Well, because if someone hears I have 4 sets, they'll probably think, okay, maybe 10
like
minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But they don't know 4 sets to me is my entire fucking workout.
Like it's like an hour long.
It's gonna take an hour.
In general,
like where does your motivation come from? Or is it different depending on what it is?
It differs, yeah. So I guess like for life, it's just to get as best as I can, like be the best person I can be.
Yeah.
Try to move on up in the world and
the best version of you.
The best version of me. And for powerlifting, it's a little bit different.
Really?
So my motivation for lifting comes from not being depressed all the time. So antidepressant.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Did you like have like areas of your life when you were depressed?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. So like I use like powerlifting as kind of like an outlet to kind of channel like all the bad stuff that happens in my life. Because like as long as people are staying active,
yeah. I mean, it's possible to be positive in the community, but you've gotten into it because it was trendy. Like you can get into something because of it being a popular opinion,
yeah,
and then you could still be good.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's right. But I didn't get into it because it was trendy. I got into it on like a whim.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What do you mean a whim?
So like there was like a flyer in the rec center.
At St. Angelo?
Yeah, at St. Angelo. And the girlfriend I had at the time, I kind of challenged her. I was like, okay, like we're gonna see like who's the strongest out of the two of us. It's like we're gonna join this team and we're gonna take it seriously.
Yeah.
Cause like when we trained, we didn't have like a structure like what we did. It was like bro splits. It's like cardio, back and buys, stretching, done.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
Fucking.
So that was like the extent of like my lifting like before I got serious about it.
It was a whim.
Yeah, it was a whim. So we joined, and then the coach at the time, like he was prepping us for a meet. It was the Longhorn Open, and the program he gave us was like a skeleton program that he built by himself. And he was like, okay, there's 3 sheets. There's a beginner sheet, an intermediate sheet, and like an expert sheet.
Okay.
And he was like, all you gotta do is plug in your numbers, it'll adjust it for you, and you pick which one you want to do for the meet.
You just
that was all the coaching he gave us. He didn't talk to us about like squat form, about like bench technique or pauses or like cues, none of that. Because there was quite a few of us back when we started, so he just kind of tossed it out there. He was like, all right, like this is set for like 12 weeks. Whoever wants to compete until like whoever's still around in like 12 weeks will go to the Longhorn Open.
Is it better than Anas's bodybuilding programs? Or is it better than the programs that Anas takes from bodybuilding.com?
It is slightly worse.
Slightly worse than that?
Slightly worse.
Yeah. I just wish Anas would take the watermark away from the pages first.
And I wish he would clarify like, you know, like the proper technique for like a bicep curl.
Yeah.
Because he kind of just throws like random stuff at us, and we're like, hey, Anas, like, what is this benefit? And he's just like, oh, like, shut up and do it. Like,
I send him videos all the time, but he never gives me feedback.
No.
I send him videos every day.
He sent me feedback one time, and he said, nice deadlift, and I felt really uncomfortable.
It felt good. You didn't even finish it.
I did.
I'm disappointed.
Bro, like,
how are you so fat? You don't even eat.
Fuck out of here, dog. I'm eating that.
You know what ASMR is?
Yeah.
It's like whenever you just like.
Okay, cut that.
Take a slurp of the soup.
Okay.
This is gonna be ASMR video.
This better make the video.
Alright, video's done.
This is why no one at the gym can take me seriously.
Dude, you know what, to be honest, I want to end it like this. I want to say that you're a great guy, and I think that everybody who meets you ends up becoming your best friend. No, you're a really great guy. I mean that, and I think that at Summer Power Fest when you compete, you're gonna take that. You may take first place, you may not, but I think you're gonna.
No, Will's gonna take first place.
You're gonna kill it. Will then? Will is there? He's a 74.
He's a 74.
Oh yeah, he's gonna win, dude.
He's gonna win.
Yeah, but you're gonna do great, dude, because you put a lot of effort into it.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna kick ass.
As long as I keep getting stronger, and I'm having fun doing it, that's all that like. To me, that's like what the essence of the sport is about. Like that's what I got into it for.
Yeah.
It's like like it's fun to take it seriously, but at the end of the day, like it's just a hobby.
Yeah.
You know.
I think. Go ahead, no, go ahead.
It's something to kind of like keep you moving throughout the day. It's something to kind of stay active, to stay fit, and it's just something fun to do, like any other hobby out there.
I think my favorite part about powerlifting that I've experienced since I've been in the sport, is meeting people like you. Meeting people. Meeting people who have like become friends with that I probably otherwise maybe wouldn't have had like an in. Yeah. So I think
like another kind of walks of life, you'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, no, fuck this guy. Oh yeah. And it's,
what's your no, go ahead.
It's so cool that like in powerlifting too, like there's people from all different like walks of background. So like you come across people that first gotten into it, and like old people that have been doing it for decades.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, man.
And we all have like the same kind of common mindset, and we're all willing to kind of help each other grow within the sport.
That's badass.
We all just want to be strong by the end of the day. So, all right, all y'all out there, pay attention to whatever this channel is called. Is it GDC? GDP? Girls Do Porn?
Girls Do Porn?
Oh, is that the website? Whatever the channel is called. All y'all out there need to keep an eye out for this channel. It's gonna blow up. Stamp of approval. Abe Senpai. Who else we shout out? Metroflex Gym. Coach Habibi.
Coach Habibi.
Shout out to Ruth for holding the camera for like
Arms tired as fuck.
dude, for real.
Holy shit.
Shout out to you for being such a cool dude.
Shout out to you for being here.
No,
Shout out to Marty, Calvin. Shout out to Smile.
Oh, Smile, definitely Smile.
Smile for all their continued support and the women that do the most.
Shout out to Pineapples, not Darrington though, just Pineapples.
Yeah. You know Darrington dislikes every one of these fucking videos. Maybe we should just cut the video. Because I want to ask you silly questions. I'll probably just ask a bunch of like shit that I want to ask, and I'll put it at the end of the video.
Oh, okay. No, keep going. This is fun.
What are your favorite non-SBD lifts?
The bicep curl and the hip thrust. Specifically 10 by 10.
What is So you have a pretty, and this is serious too. You have a pretty large collection of weightlifting shoes. You have some pretty rare ones too. Where did that come from, and what is your rarest shoe?
It came from being a hype beast back in the day, being about that kicks life. Then, when I actually got serious about training, I was like, alright, I'm gonna be like the hype beast guy about like lifting shoes.
Okay.
It's like only rare vintage shoes.
And so what is the rarest shoe you have?
The A6 727. So, I think it retails about like $300-400 bucks.
Are those the blue suede ones you have?
Those are the blue ones, yeah.
Those are pretty sweet.
Handmade in Japan, baby. Number one. Best shoe out there. Even though I'm not like a weightlifter, like they're like specifically like a weightlifting shoe.
Yeah. What's the heel?
What's the heel height?
Yeah.
3/4 of an inch. Oh, it's pretty steep.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, what's the Romalio like?
9/10 of an inch. It's pretty steep. They're a little bit steeper.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's steeper than 3/4.
But Nike sucks, so no Nike.
They're sponsoring the video.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're not.
Shout out to Nike.
They're not currently sponsoring it.
Cut.
But
get that out of the video. We don't need that garbage.
They may be sponsoring it by the time we get the video up, because we've been getting close. What is your current team on Everwing?
Come on, Abe, you can't do that to me.
Mine's.
I mean, I'm with y'all right now. So.
Mine is no, your Dragon team. Mine is Umberthist, which is level 20.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other one.
My team sucks, dog. I just recently got the lady that has 2 lives, and like I can't.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, and like I suck with her. Like I can't. I'm better with the one that has the magnet, because I get a higher score.
Yeah.
You're not good with her? I'm like OP. I'm like clutch with her. I can get to like 3K, like easy with her.